Well, almost 4 months on from Thailand's worst floods in half a century, and people in the suburbs of the capital are still waist-deep in water. They say they're paying the price for the government's efforts to keep the inner part of the city dry. Wayne Hay has been to one Bangkok suburb to meet residents who are still suffering.
It's a long day waiting in the hot sun for the delivery of food. In what's become a daily ritual for those living in the flooded areas, people stand around on what used to be street corners. Now they're polluted waterways. Eventually, the army brings bags of rice and other food. Often, there's not enough to go around.
I haven't received any food. I get a call from my family to tell me when the trucks are coming, but by the time I get here, there's no food left.
About 2 million people are still affected across 17 provinces. The water is receding, but in some areas it's happening slower than it should be because of the government's efforts to keep the inner part of Bangkok dry. The water is being retained in outer suburbs like this, where once it was flowing through, it's now stagnant and falling at a much slower rate. The impact of this disaster has been made worse by the fact that so many people are now out of work. And it's not just those who work in the big factories that have been affected, but so many people operate small businesses from their homes. Those businesses have now ground to a halt. Wee Chan and his family have been living with the water for 2 months. From home, he used to make crafts to sell. Not only are they living in terrible conditions, but the family income is gone.
I'm losing opportunities to work because of this water. I'm stuck here when I should be working every day. There's work out there, but I can't leave because of the flood, and transport's now really expensive.
Households affected by the flooding have been offered $150 by the government for repairs, but people in this area haven't seen the money yet. When it eventually arrives, it won't be enough to fix homes and make up for lost earnings. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.